I'm back. Rhodes for the Matrixx and Rhodes show. We're going to do a reaction to the Halloween Ends trailer. You guys know I'm a massive horror movie fan. Well, at least if you were subscribed to my old channel, Rhodes Rants. Big horror movie fan. Ran a horror website for about 10 years. From about 2000 to about 2010. Got several 100,000 page views a month. And it just got to the point where I was still working corporate, couldn't keep up with the website, and it wasn't monetizing in the way that I would hoped it would have. Thanks, Google. Plain and simple, Google didn't want to recognize the amount of views I was really getting, and the cost of the servers and all that was getting out of hand. Well, okay, that's neither here nor there. I was allowed to talk to a lot of very cool people like Sean Hood, and some, writers like that, Derek Mears, who played Jason Voorhees. Really cool stuff, And so here we are. Halloween Ends, the trailer dropped. Now, I've talked about the fact that when the first reboot of Halloween came out from Blumhouse, I was somewhat critical of it because I didn't like the fact that they had scrapped so many movies from canon. Most importantly, a film that I feel like is really a continuation directly of the first original classic Halloween, and that's Halloween 2. Okay, I did not like the fact that that movie was scrapped, and the things that happened in that movie was scrapped, because when I consume them, when I watch them, I watch Halloween and Halloween 2 together as one movie. Okay, which is the way good continuation should really be. Okay, I consider it. It's all one night. Remember that? And so I didn't appreciate so much being removed from canon. The film was pretty good. To be honest with you, I've grown to like that movie more upon follow-up viewings of it. Okay, Halloween Kills was good. Flirted with a little wokeness in that movie, but it was still pretty good. It was kind of cool to see some good people come back in that. Anthony Michael Hall in it was very interesting. I will tell you, I don't know that I love the ending of that movie, just because I'm trying to figure out, look, you got so many people beating the fire out of this guy, and all of a sudden, boom, he's just back out of nowhere. So, I don't know, because he hasn't been given a supernatural element, right? All right. So, let's get to the reaction. I wanted to do a little setup so you guys knew where I stood with this. Let's do it now.
Let's go. Come and get me, motherfucker.
Okay, so that was pretty good. Now, so I guess Jamie Lee Curtis is actually going to be in this Halloween movie. I mean, let's be real. She wasn't exactly in Halloween Kills. Okay, she was in the hospital, and she was in it for what, maybe 6-7 minutes in total, if you go back and watch that movie. But it looks like she's extremely involved in this movie, although one could argue all those scenes are in one part of the film, okay? So we don't know how much she's going to be involved there. I would assume, being Halloween Ends, she's going to be involved a lot. Jamie Lee Curtis is getting up in years, okay? And these are physical movies to shoot. So we'll find out how that goes. Of course, there's the granddaughter element. I love the fact, spoiler alert, that Judy Greer is killed off. at the end of the other one. I'm not the biggest Judy Greer fan, if I'm being quite honest with you right now. And look, the cinematography, the ambiance, the feel of these new Halloween movies, it's been very good, okay? And they have been surprisingly gory. And I appreciate good gore in my horror movies. Now, I'm going to be real with you as far as my love for horror movies go. I'm big on gore, and I'm big on slashers. I don't like supernatural horror very much, okay? The Exorcist of Emily Rose or any, these what are the other movies? The Conjurings. I've seen them. I don't love those kind of horror movies. I just don't. I love slashers. Jason Voorhees is my favorite. Michael Myers would be my second favorite. And it's kind of weird, though. I will say this about these incarnations of Halloween. I'm already looking forward to what the next reboot will look like, because these movies aren't going away. Okay, these movies aren't going away, but it looks really good. It does. They're keeping the tone, carrying over from the other two films. Again, I assume there will be, there was a massive body count in the last one. Again, some of the stuff has been sort of far-fetched. Michael Myers has never been, he had some movies where he was Jason Voorhees-like, whereas Jason was always sort of unstoppable. Michael was unstoppable, but they've portrayed him as much more human in these movies. But when we got to the last one, he seemed overtly unstoppable under circumstances that didn't make a lot of sense to me, like against the firefighters. Well, firefighters are big dudes most of the time. They're in great shape. They're strong. And he just ran right through them. And I just don't know if I quite understand how strong is Michael supposed to be here. I don't call that a criticism as much as a WTF is going on. Look, they were able to get him in jail before. He comes up against all these people, and they're not supposed to be able to take him down? I don't know. It's not a complaint, because I would be critical and be like, that doesn't make any sense to me, screw that. But it just doesn't quite make sense. Are we going to get a supernatural element in this as to why he's so damn unstoppable in these movies? I don't know. It seems strange to me. That ending was very cool, but there were so many people that all of a sudden, boom, he just popped up. And I was like, man, you've had the fire beat out of you a la Tommy Jarvis, except it wasn't a machete. You get the point. Good trailer. Really good trailer. And, I assume this will be more towards the end of the film. I don't know. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.